I don't see a quick fix here. I don't see a lever to pull, whether it's taking money from Apollo, um, separating the company into two businesses, as has been speculated about. All of these roads I see leading to basically a 10-year slog in trying to turn this company around to fix the cultural issues. And unfortunately, that's just I don't see any faster way for Intel. The biggest thing that they have going for them is that the United States and the Western world needs this Intel and their foundry business to succeed. It has to succeed, whether it's independently or it's part of Qualcomm or somebody else. But there has to be a protection against the possibility that TSMC, gets sort of taken out if China was to invade Taiwan.
Eric, given that and given the fact that at least of what you see as the strongest point or maybe the most optimistic point of their business right now, are you skeptical at all just about the merits of any of this interest surrounding this transaction? I guess how much should we really be putting into the fact that how likely any of these scenarios are?
Yeah, I think from a regulatory point of view, I think that kind of a deal, Qualcomm taking out Intel, would pass muster because it's all about America, an American, having basically a stake in this game going forward. So I think regulators would approve it, but would Qualcomm investors be jazzed about it? Would Intel investors be jazzed about it? I mean, it has to work for both sides. I don't think Qualcomm would be willing to pay up, even though this Intel is trading basically close to book value. And from an Intel's perspective, like, why just be subsumed into this larger company at this 30-year low price in the stock? That's not really attractive for anybody who's unfortunately stuck it out through these last few years. So it's hard to see how there could be a deal here to be had that works for both sides.
Really important point I think Eric brought up here, Maddie and Sean, is that he sees a potential for a 10-year slog for Intel.
Yeah.
And what's hard for me sitting here is it's unclear what Intel would look like 10 years from now. Can you confidently say they are a leader in AI chips? Where is NVIDIA 10 years from now? Where is AMD from now? You would have to imagine even stronger given how strong they are. So I mean, that's tough. I mean, the outlook is tough.
Yeah, and where are the investors going to be 10 years from now? We know that, Eric, you've already sold off your Intel holdings, so certainly something that is going to be tough for shareholders, I think.
Word of the day, tough.
Certainly tough for Pat as well. All right, Eric Jackson, EMJ Capital founder and president, thank you so much for joining us. And Sozzi, thank you for joining us here on set as well.